Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow. I help screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress and get focused into their creative rhythm and flow, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is a part of my Industry Wisdom Bit series where I'm bringing you professionals in television and film to share with us just one golden nugget or wisdom or advice that they may have come to learn in their career and maybe can help you too. So today we're joined by Leah. So Leah, please tell us a little bit about yourself and what's going on.
My name's Leah Poulliot. My last name is totally unpronounceable, but there you have it. I was just previously a writer's assistant for Legends of Tomorrow and was promoted to staff writer. So I haven't put that out there in the universe yet, but I will be shortly.
Congrats.
And
Wow.
thank you. Thank you. I've actually just started a podcast with one of my best friends who is coming in the industry sort of horizontally while I'm going vertically, and we're just talking about climbing from the bottom up. And that was a lot of my experience in Legends. I started as a PA. I did the studio assistant, executive assistant, and writer's assistant, and here I am as a staff writer now. But yeah, just in the podcast, if you ever want to listen to it, it's scripted from the bottom. We just started it, hoping to get some fellow screenwriting fans and assistants listening to that.
What's it about?
It really is just talking about how to get started in the industry. It's more specified for individuals who are either just getting started or learning the ropes or not really knowing where to begin in Hollywood. We were definitely looking for an angle that hasn't been exactly approached, and there's a lot out there for script writing podcasts, but for we're two women, so there's less women centered podcast in the script writing world right now, so we wanted to cover that angle and just all and talking about the smaller people, because that's how we're both starting. Everybody starts
The real
from nothing.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, that sounds fun. Yeah, wonderful. So with all, I mean, wow, it sounds like you're climbing the ladder and you really have made some success for yourself now with this new promotion. So do you have a bit of wisdom or advice you could share with our audience?
Yeah, my wisdom and advice would be a two-parter, and what I really test by is hard work is just as good, if not better, than a connection in Hollywood. I came from the East Coast. I started with zero connections. I went to an in-state school without huge brand name. I mean, it's a great school. I went to JMU in Virginia, so shout out to my fellow Dukes, but it's not like USC or or NYU or Harvard or something. So it was definitely building all my connections from scratch, and I would not have been successful like I am without hard work. It really does take a lot of hustle, and you have to remind yourself that when you are your biggest advocate, you have to make sure that you're just putting in the hours, and you have to be grateful for every opportunity, whether it be coffee or lunch or just driving around town dropping and picking things up. But the harder you work, the people above you will notice that and will appreciate that, and just being appreciative and not holding yourself back thinking am I really just a college graduate getting lunch? Just be grateful, and it will pay off. And then the second part to that is trust your gut. Coming from no connections and everything, and Hollywood, you want to believe what everybody is telling you, but if you have to remind yourself, if you're working for a company of two people in the backyard of somebody's house, the likelihood of being promoted in that structure is very less less to none. So if they tell you yeah, you'll get a job next year or something, trust your gut. If your gut's telling you that's not going to pan out, again, you are your biggest advocate. You got to keep that hard work up, and sometimes you need to just jump on to the next thing. And if you have a good feeling about that next thing, follow it.
I love it. Yeah, definitely be in alignment with yourself and trust
Yep,
yourself. I mean, you have to trust yourself. If you're not, then who are you trusting? I mean, nothing outside of you is really going to pan out long term. You know,
exactly.
you are the golden source. You know, you are your own authority. But yeah, that's fantastic wisdom. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Thank you.
Especially, I love the whole, East Coast to West Coast and, just loving the grind, like loving the grind and being, yeah, everyone just thinks this business is so glamorous, but it really is. It's the day-to-day hustle that you have to
Yeah.
just keep in with it. And if you love this, then keep doing it. If you don't love it, then don't do it. Go find
Yes,
something else to do. But you've got to like just love the hustle of the business that you're choosing to be in. And look at you,
exactly.
staff writer, fantastic. Oh my gosh, it's
Thank you.
amazing. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Well, how can we find out more about what's going on with you today when you start seeing some of your episodes?
So my next episode, which was a freelance from last season, we have a bit of a crazy schedule with how COVID was and production was, but it should be airing in the next 4 to 8 weeks, within the next 2 months. It is episode 612 called Board on Board on Board, but spelled different boards. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a bottle episode, clue-like, and hoping people enjoy.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for that. All the links to how to follow Leah are going to be in the description box below. Thanks everybody for watching. Feel free to pop on over to my website, Screenwritenow, and download your free ebook of 3 steps to get pitch ready. That way you can get into alignment with you, your script, and your audience. Thank you again, Leah. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next Industry Wisdom Bits video.